Hey guys, Groundhog Day, whatever day it is. I don't know, it's in lockdown here, and what does that mean? It changes, and it's funny, we were all going to get the curve down, and everything's changed now, and we have different rules and different regulations, and some of them are crazy as, like, you go out to a restaurant with your wife, and here you've got to have a plastic screen between you, go home and sleep together and have sex and kiss one another, but you can't sit there and breathe on one another. So there are absurd things happening here in the Philippines. And I think it's time to move on a little bit from COVID and face the fact and not be so scared of dying. Personally, I've said that. However, I'm sitting here listening to this white supremacy and Oprah and others trying to redefine what white supremacy means now and trying to write it in a way that makes us feel really bad about, who we are if we're white. And I want to be a prophetic voice and stand up and say, that is garbage. You can't redefine things and give them new meaning just to suit your case. It's really got to stop. The church has to stand up. I'm a white man, but I'm married to a brown lady. My first wife was brown also. My kids are brown because they're half caste. And I don't think I'm a racist. And I'm ashamed of some of the things that happen. I love watching a good movie where I've looked at the history of the oppression of black people in America or even in Australia with the Aborigines. But that's the history, that's the heritage. You can't always judge the past on the present. It's just life has progressed and it's got better and it should get better. But the danger is at the moment, by rejecting God, we are rejecting ourselves. And I want to be a voice speaking up today saying, whether you're white, brown or black, love yourself. The white pill today, God said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, you're going to hate people. And we're being, white people en masse are being made to feel guilty about things they've done. And it's not from God. It's from the devil. Come on. Let's be honest. The devil is known as the accuser of the brethren. And I've listened to the BLM and some of these things. And I get, things rise up and people are trying to put wrongs right. And that is justice. Let's put it right. But they're not just putting it right. They're not trying to put things right. They're trying to take control and oppress other people as a new ruling class. And I think that's really sad. I really enjoyed seeing Pastor John MacArthur and hearing about him and the way he's taking a stand in America. Thank God. Come on, pastors. I was a pastor, as you know. It's time to stand up and be the prophetic voice. 3 things, or 4 if you want to bring in self-government. But there is family, there is civil government, and there is church government. And all are delegated. They're not absolute. None of them has an absolute authority. And I want to encourage the church, Bonhoeffer in World War II. The Berlin Wall, big sign on it saying, thank you, church. Pastor Laszlo in Romania was the key that triggered the downfall of Ceausescu and the coming down of that Rome. The church has a role to play. And it's time. I'm white. I'm not ashamed of being white. I can't help it. I didn't choose to be white. My wife is brown. I love her. I don't love her because she's brown. I love her because of the person she is and my kids too. I mean, I don't want to get sidetracked saying that. I want to stick to the point. Stop feeling bad about yourself. Things happen in the past. I'm sorry about that. But, as the scriptures say, the children's teeth cannot be set on edge because of what the parents did. I hope my kids do better than I did. I've made some failures. But I hope they don't reject me, just thinking, oh, Dad was this and that. Actually, my kids from my first marriage have. And that's something I have to live with. But anyway, that's it, because I had a new family and they think I'm too old to have kids, and that's the way it is a little bit in the West, not so much in the Philippines. But anyway, that's their issue, and I respect them, you know, that they don't want to talk to me or have time with me. But that's the way it is. But rejection is not a good thing. Rejection of yourself. God said, love your neighbor as yourself. If you don't love yourself, you'll have a terrible life. So take the pill today and work on it. Okay? God bless. Bye.